Hello, everyone, and welcome back to day 4 of our Stoic philosophy journey. In the previous episodes, we explored what Stoicism is, where it began, and the philosophers who shaped this powerful way of thinking. Today, we are stepping into the heart of Stoicism, the 4 Stoic virtues. These 4 virtues are not just ideas, they are guidelines for living a strong, balanced, and meaningful life. The Stoics believed that happiness does not come from money, status, or comfort. True happiness comes from living with virtue. And according to Stoic philosophy, there are 4 core virtues. The first one is wisdom. The second one is courage. Third, justice. And fourth, temperance. These virtues are like 4 pillars that support a strong life. In today's episode, we will understand each virtue deeply, learn practical examples, see how virtues apply to modern life, and discover how small actions can build stronger character. So take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin. The word virtue means moral excellence, doing what is right, even when it is difficult. For Stoics, virtue was the highest good, not wealth, not fame, not comfort. They believed if you live with virtue, you live with peace. Virtues are like inner skills. They help us make wise decisions, stay calm during stress, treat others fairly, control our impulses. Unlike material success, virtues cannot be taken away. You may lose money, you may lose status, but if you have virtue, you still have strength. The Stoics focused on character, not circumstances, and they organized virtue into 4 main types. Let us explore them one by one. The first Stoic virtue is wisdom. Wisdom is not just intelligence, it is the ability to make good decisions. Wisdom means knowing what matters, understanding consequences, thinking before acting, learning from mistakes. Wisdom helps us distinguish between what you can control and what you cannot control. For example, you cannot control the weather, other people's opinions, unexpected problems, but you can control your reactions, your thoughts, your choices. A wise person does not panic. They pause, they think, they respond calmly. Imagine this situation. Someone criticizes you. A reactive person may get angry. A wise person asks, is this criticism useful? If yes, learn from it. If no, ignore it. Wisdom protects you from emotional chaos. It teaches patience. It teaches reflection. It teaches clarity. And wisdom grow with experience and observation. The second Stoic virtue is courage. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the strength to act despite fear. Courage means standing for what is right, facing challenges, accepting discomfort, handling uncertainty. Life is full of fear, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of judgment. But Stoics believed fear should not control actions. For example, speaking truth in difficult situations requires courage. Admitting mistakes requires courage. Trying again after failure requires courage. Even everyday actions require courage. Saying no, starting something new, leaving unhealthy situations. Courage also includes emotional courage. This means facing sadness, facing disappointment, facing reality. Without courage, wisdom becomes useless because knowing what is right means nothing if you lack courage to act. The third Stoic virtue is justice. Justice means fairness and respect for others. Stoics believed humans are social beings. We live in communities. We depend on each other. Justice means treating people honestly, acting with integrity, respecting others' rights, helping when possible. Justice is not only about laws, it is about character. For example, returning lost money even when no one is watching, that is justice. Speaking truth even when lying is easier, that is justice. Justice builds trust, and trust builds strong relationships. Stoics believed what harms society harms you. So, justice is not weakness, it is strength, it is responsibility, and it is kindness guided by fairness. The fourth Stoic virtue is temperance. Temperance means self control, it means balance. Not too much, not too little, just enough. Temperance helps control desires, anger, impulses, habits. Without temperance, life becomes chaotic. Imagine eating too much, spending too much, talking too much, or reacting too quickly. Temperance teaches moderation. For example, instead of reacting instantly in anger, pause. Instead of overworking, rest when needed. Instead of chasing pleasure, choose discipline. Temperance creates stability. It prevents regret. It protects your peace and it strengthens self respect. These four virtues are not separate, they work together. Think of them like a team. Wisdom tells you what is right, courage helps you act, justice ensures fairness, and temperance keeps balance. Without one virtue, the others weaken. For example, wisdom without courage leads to hesitation. Courage without wisdom leads to recklessness. Justice without temperance leads to harshness. And temperance without justice leads to indifference. When all four are balanced, you become strong inside, and inner strength creates outer peace. Stoic virtues are not ancient rules, they are modern tools. You can apply them every day. At work, use wisdom to plan. At home, use temperance to stay calm. In relationships, use justice to treat others fairly. During challenges, use courage to continue. Small actions build strong habits, and strong habits build strong character. You do not need perfection, you only need practice. Today, We explored the four Stoic virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues are not just philosophical ideas, they are daily practices. They guide decisions, shape character, and build resilience. If you begin applying even one virtue today, you will notice change. Not immediately, but gradually. And that gradual progress is the Stoic way. In tomorrow's episode, Day 5, we will explore what you can control versus what you cannot control. One of the most powerful Stoic lessons for reducing stress and anxiety. Also, check the description section for today's 10 vocabulary words with meanings and examples. And if you are enjoying this Stoic journey, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your feedback helps improve these lessons. Until next time, stay calm, stay wise, and stay stoic. Now, I will just pronounce the words. The first one is virtue, prudence, fortitude, impartial, moderation, resistant, integrity, resolve, equanimity, discernment. That's all for today. I will see you in the next podcast.